advice would you have for students or faculty or staff who are planning to start a blog? What advice, if these folks who are here today were planning to blog, what advice would you give them for starting?
I guess the first thing is why do you want to blog? You know, what would be the purpose? What are you trying to achieve with it, and who are you trying to reach? Because those two questions there will basically give you a sense as to whether or not blogging is appropriate, or the appropriate venue, I should say, for you. Because there's a lot of tools out there. Blogging is just one of them. You know, a lot of the things that I do on a blog, you could do in a very clunky way, say with a wiki. But if my intent was a little bit different, you know, because a wiki, you can post up pages and it allows for discussion there and stuff like that, and you know, theoretically you can mimic the same types of things. But for the purposes that I'm using it, it's not quite as user-friendly as what a blog would be. So figuring out sort of what you want to accomplish and who you want to reach will let you know, is blogging the right tool for you. Once you figure out if blogging is the right tool, then I would look at other blogs in your particular area, see what else other people are doing that's similar to you, and how can you add to that, or what can you learn from those other people that will help you in your own endeavors. Depending on how specific your blog is going to be, that may be difficult. You know, I started Virtual High School Meanderings back in March of 2005, and up until about a year and a half ago, I was the only K-12 online learning blogger out there. You know, so look at other people whose blogs have topics that may not necessarily be exactly what you want to blog about, but may be of interest to you, or people you know that you've heard others talking about. You know, like someone like a Henry Jenkins, for example. You know, who you know has a popular site, a fairly successful site. You know, what types of things is he doing that would translate into stuff that you could use in your own blog? Not necessarily in terms of material, but you know, does he blog once a day? Does he blog once a week? Does he blog multiple times a day? Is it roughly the same time every day? Does that seem to matter in terms of the amount of interaction that he gets on each of the posts? Does he have, you know, images in his posts, or is it all text-based? These kinds of questions that you can find out by sort of, you know, sizing up what others are doing and the type of success they're having with that particular audience.
How do you find what others are doing in your field by way of blogs?
Well, Google actually has a blog search. If you go across the top there, the main Google, I think, just says web, images, video, and something, but then there's a little more button, and if you click on the more button, one of the options will specifically be blog search, and then just search, you know, your keywords for your topic, same way you would in a regular Google search, but it will just search blogs in that respect. A lot of bloggers will also have a blog roll along the side. I don't know if Henry has one up there or not. I know I have one on the side of mine. But a list of other blogs that are similar to your own. So if you go to mine, for example, I think there's 8 or 10 bloggers there that are doing similar kinds of things to my own. So once you find one person, in a lot of cases you'll see, should be just down underneath the tag cloud. Yeah, so all those people there, people who are doing similar things to what I'm doing. So if you find one person, in a lot of cases they'll have links to other people that are doing those same things.